Inside your bedroom, we stopped counting the days, lost in the rhythm.
Holy moly, happy Wednesday. I realized that I have not updated you guys very much this week. It has been super busy. We had, Alex has a lot of things this week. And then we had Finn's parent-teacher conference, met with his teacher, so that was fun. And technically, I am supposed to record a video today, which I may still do. Holy moly. It has just been so busy, and I'm actually a tiddly bit behind on editing. And so honestly, I may not get that video filmed today. I may end up pushing that back quite a bit. We'll have to see. There's just a ton of stuff going on, and I don't know when I'm going to do it all. So we'll have to see. So that's pretty much how my week has gone. Busy. I don't know if everyone else has been this way or not, because at work, everyone else has also said their week has been busy, and it's not just our work stuff, it's like life stuff for them as well. So what has life looked like for you recently? Has it been crazy? Because I feel like it's crazy. Other things, speaking of crazy, I really want things to kind of calm down a little bit, because I have not been consistent in the slightest with writing Trial of Flame and Wings. I did get my mythology document, the parts 1 through 10. I got that updated into a nicer format with vellum, and so I do have that kind of freebie to go out. And so I'll get that out, I think, actually, it is done. Why don't I send that out to my Patreon members today? I'm going to do that. So when we go back inside, I am going to send the excerpts from the Book of the Great Mother, which is the mythology from the very first book in the Trial of Flame and Wings series. I have that completed and done. So I'm going to send that out to my Patreon members when I go inside in a little bit. And then I'm going to update it, because I want it to be my reader magnet. If you don't know what that is, it is a freebie that you give to people when they subscribe to your newsletter, and you can use it for a few other things also. It doesn't have to be your newsletter, but that is what I'm going to do. I'm going to put it as a freebie in my newsletter. So I'm going to send it to my Patreon members first, because there are a few other things I want to do with my newsletter besides just add that. So that will take me a little longer. But yeah, let's go ahead and do that today, because that'll literally take me like seconds to post it. I recognize that this lighting is terrible. It is just really sunny out here. Other things I've tried out, I've been playing around with different advertising features, and I had to update things in my BookFunnel account anyway. So I went in there and I looked at some of the other ad features, like the author swaps. I've only done 2, and I honestly couldn't tell you what the results of those were. I just know that it was pretty easy to do. You just get a link essentially, and you put it wherever you want. So I shared it in my newsletter, and it was really fun. And I've never looked at the author promo feature. You can do that for newsletter to build your newsletter following, or you can do it to just share your book's sales page. So a link to your book so that people can buy it. And so I am going to try that out. I have joined a couple BookFunnel promos. The earliest one goes out the 20th, so coming up pretty soon. And I actually started a couple of my own. So we will see how well they do. I'm going to actually kind of track my own sales along with the dates and times and clicks in the analytics on BookFunnel to see if those BookFunnel shares for this promotion actually turn into sales on my end. So I'm going to see how that does. But now I am quite tired. I have an hour here before I have to leave and pick up Finn. So I'm going to heat up lunch and make a cup of coffee. Good morning. It's Friday. Tonight is the annual Prokopis Halloween party. So I have been cleaning around the kitchen, mostly the kitchen right now, and then we'll finish kind of decorating up the house. So yeah, I am excited. This party is always a ton of fun. We've done it for, oh my gosh, how many years? Oh my goodness. We've done it, I think, every single year, just about every single year that we've been together. So we're talking like 7-ish annual Prokopis Halloween parties, I think. No, more like 6 because we didn't do one the year I was going to have Finn, I think. No, the year we moved to this house, that's what it was. We'd moved to this house, and so we didn't want to unpack and decorate all at once. That's what it was. So, my gosh, like 6 Halloween parties. So that is why I don't look so great this morning. My hair is flipping out in all kinds of directions. Do you see this? I don't really know what's going on, but I have coffee. I'm going to catch up on YouTube videos I haven't watched in a while I decorate. Look at the mess behind me, all these boxes. But yeah, it'll be a good time. Of course, I'm going to show you guys before the Halloween party what Alex and I look like, our costumes, because this is a costume party. We have a different theme every single year. So I'll show you guys that. I have no idea what that is. Oh, I know it's the doorbell, but I have no idea why it's going off. I still don't know why the doorbell's going off. So speaking of spooky season, so I'll show you guys once Alex and I are all dressed up. I'll show you what all the decor and everything for the party looks like. And maybe even a little bit from the party, guests willing. So we will see, because I would love to do like a little montage of what everybody looks like. I did film some of the party last year. And so if you're curious what the Prokopis family Halloween party, it's not really like a family party, but Prokopis Halloween party looks like from years past, there are videos on this YouTube channel. Well, I guess just one. I think it's just 1 or 2 from the party. So you can check it out.
I ain't afraid of no ghosts. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. If you're seeing things running through your head, who can you call?
Ghostbusters!
An invisible man sleeping in your bed. Ow, who you gonna call?
Ghostbusters!
I ain't afraid of no ghosts.
the cup, never stop. Come along, move along, reggaeton, we belong. Pick it up, till it drops. Fill the cup, never stop. Silly in my mind, but it don't kill my vibe. Feel a little hot, but I'm down for the ride. Come on, get down.
So I mopped the floors because they were sticky from the party last night. I have a load of laundry going because I needed to wash some towels from last night that we used to clean. And now I am sitting down to work on some other projects. And to be entirely honest, I'm not feeling super great. So I don't know if I'm burnt out or what it is. I don't feel burnt out, but I am missing all of my deadlines. I am having such a hard time getting tasks done and like finding the energy to do the things I really need to do. And so while I am doing them, I'm just not being very efficient about it. And I really do feel like my ADHD brain is kicking in because I don't know how it happens, but I will sit down to work on stuff. And then when I finally like come to it's like I black out or something. And when I catch myself, I'm doing some other task that is not a priority. I think my brain is looking for like stimulation, and that has been pulling me away from the tasks I need to do because I am missing all of my deadlines. I have not been writing like I want to either or need to. And I don't know. I really want to fix that because it has been a problem. I think what I need to do is I need to sit down and get super, super intentional about my time. Like I think I really need to schedule out hour by hour what I'm going to do and then set myself timers and do sprints or something. That way I can like maybe better force myself to focus, and then I can take productivity breaks in between. A while back I used a Pomodoro. I forget what the website was called. Oh my gosh. But it's a Pomodoro timer. So it sets all the intervals for you. You'll do whatever, like work 30 minutes, 5-minute break. And it just runs that over and over and over with fun background music and stuff that, there's just a lot of features to it. And so I may need to try that again and start working with writing sprints, because that, especially when I'm feeling this way, really helps me to focus my time, be productive, but also allow my mind those breaks and stimulation that it's looking for. So I think that's what I need to do, because it is really starting to like wear on me, because I'm not intending to miss deadlines and to forget things like it's starting to creep into like my personal life. Like I'm forgetting things that I told people I would do and I'm not intending to. And I really set forth with good intentions. And I just, like I said, I just like black out and find myself somewhere else. So I think I might try that later. We may do that, especially now that I'm done with like party tasks. The only thing that's not done is a little more cleaning. Finn's room turned into storage last night. And so at some point today, I need to clear it all back out so that he can sleep in there and everything for tonight and clean that. I need to clean the office at some point, but that probably won't happen today. At least I'm not setting that intention. I've done the floors. I have laundry going. There's not really any dishes. The only other thing house-wise that I want to check is Finn's room. So try not to give myself too much grief, but also trying to figure out how I can make my time and systems work for me effectively without it feeling taxing mentally. Because if I just try to force myself to focus, like just sit down and focus, like they tell you in school, you know, like you're gonna go to third period math class and everyone has to sit down and take this test for the 55 minutes you're in that class or whatever it is. I cannot do that. I will get there, and if my mind isn't ready to focus, or if my mind won't allow me to focus for 55 minutes straight, then it won't. And a lot of times, not only will it not do that, but like it won't focus. I won't focus at all. Like I won't do 55 minutes at all. I'll just do something else. So I think I'll pull up that. It's something Scapes. I don't remember. Let me look it up and I'll show you guys. So that's what I'm going to do right now. I am going to sit down and I'm going to work on a really short project that I told a family member I would work on. They just resent that to me. So I'm going to sit down and do that now and do feedback. And then we're going to take a movement break because that works best for me. So I'm going to do that. I think I can get the whole thing done at once. So I'm not going to worry about timing it. I'm just going to get it done. It's like a page. And then I'm going to get up and I think I'll check the laundry and maybe put away all of the mopping supplies and kind of put the rooms back together that I mopped. So that's what we're going to do now. And happy Sunday. Look at this puppy dog. Isn't she the cutest? She's the best. I have coffee. I have dishes going. I'm still not like fully ready for the day. I actually look kind of terrible. Oh my gosh, why am I filming? House is pretty cleaned up. Alex is on his way home from out of the city. He had a boys' weekend / went and saw his family because all his boys live near his family. So he is coming back today. He called, he's on his way back. So he should actually be getting here pretty soon. And it is 11:15. So I need to get my life together today. Basically, I am behind in pretty much every way possible. And so I have already started drafting out an email to my clients. The honest truth is that if I really buckled down and like binge read her manuscript, I could have it done by the due date. However, I want to make sure I do the best work I possibly can. And so I want to allow myself to like reflect on it as and after I read it, which is what I've been doing. And so just because I want to give it all of the time that I think it deserves, because I want to do my best work. I also think this is a really good project, and I enjoyed working on it the first time. So I did a developmental edit already, and now we're doing a copy edit for this piece, and I really enjoyed it. I want to give it the time it deserves. And so I think to do that, I need to just eat my own words a little and humble myself and request a little more time. So that's what I'm gonna do. I've already drafted out an email. So we're gonna do that, send that to her. I'm gonna sit down and measure out what would be like a perfect amount to do, because I don't know if I need 1 day or if I maybe need 2. And so we're gonna look at it and gauge it out and see how I can fit my time best so that I can dedicate my time to it, but also not dedicate so much that I find myself binging it. Also, I think what I really need to do is set myself a deadline for Trial of Flame and Wings. That's what I did with Frozen as Friends, and it worked very well for me. I came through with finishing everything. And so I think what I want to do also this week is sit down, develop a timeline for myself writing wise. I think I may actually use a separate calendar to list it all out. I did that when I wrote not Frozen as Friends, but when I wrote Winter Witches. I was writing every single day, and I made myself a little calendar sheet for that, and I themed it to the book. It was super, super cute, and that worked for me. It was really motivating, and it was nice to have it all in one place rather than spread out throughout my personal planner, which is typically how I track my writing progress now. Track it by week and a little dashboard on my weekly planner page. And that works, except now that I'm working on more deadlines and I've got a little bit more going on with my writing platform, I think I need to separate it out so that I can focus my attention better. And so I'll probably still continue to do that, but I think having a separate calendar also will help me filter it. Sort of like in Google Calendar, when you go through the margins, you can uncheck things. So like if you list your work, personal, your work and personal stuff on your Google Calendar, you can go uncheck it so you can see where everything falls. I think I need to do that. Now that I'm saying that aloud, I think I may need to actually go through my Google Calendar and create a system like that. So that may be something I also do in the future. But for now, I think we are going to play with that. I think we're going to do that. So, my gosh. This is where I leave you guys. I'm going to tackle those projects. I'm going to get myself organized and stick to deadlines. And that's the plan. So check out the links in the description box. Follow me on social media. We do fun things over there. I keep everybody updated. Check out my Patreon. I'm getting ready to revamp it in 2025 and do more fun projects and more exclusives. I'm actually planning a series that will be here on YouTube also, but a full extended version is going to be on Patreon. So check it out. It's only $5 a month. Frozen as Friends will come out soon. I will be releasing the official date super soon. Cover reveals coming up, all those fun things. Also, speaking of Patreon, I will be releasing the early draft chapter by chapter to Patreon of Frozen as Friends. So if you want to see my process and read the book early before it's nice and polished and out there in the world, you can do that on Patreon for $5 a month. So fun. Check out the links. And I think that's it. I think I covered my bases. Oh, well, good enough. Read books, be kind. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.